is afoot in this world, an evil, sinister force whose job and task it is to keep us as we are. There is a force in the world designed to keep us as we are, to keep us critical, to keep us carnal, to keep us inept, to keep us divided, to keep us sexist and racist and imperialist, to keep us as we are. But I've come today with some good news. And the good news is that you don't have to stay the way you are. This is the song that we hear sung throughout all of society. You don't have to stay the way you are. Doctors and hospitals and medicine sing the song, you don't have to stay the way you are. Education and schools and libraries and books say you don't have to stay the way you are. Well, I've got better news than that. The resurrection of Jesus said you don't have to stay the way you are. You don't have to stay separated from God. You don't have to stay unregenerated. You can become, and you can become like Him. Not only do you have the power to become, but you also have the power to overcome. I want you now to get on the internet of your imagination and travel back across time with me. And I want you to stop there at the tomb of Jesus. We see the women crying over in the corner because they came to embalm his body, but yet he was not there. And there's an angel sitting on the stone saying, "Why look ye for the living among the dead?" Now Jesus was already gone, but there is this silhouette of a person, an angel sitting on the stone. Now the stone represented the power of man. As they rolled that stone to keep Jesus in and to keep the world out, to separate Christ from the world, the stone represented the power of man, but the angel represented the power of God. And note where the angel was sitting. The angel was sitting on the stone, suggesting that the power of God was sitting on the power of man, saying that there is no human hand that can hinder heavenly help. I want you to know that you don't have to worry, because you have within you the power to overcome. The angel on the stone says that Christ was up and out over the power of man. You can overcome. He said, "Be of good cheer, for I have overcome the world." And in him you have the power to overcome. Hey, you with your bad temper, you can overcome. Hey, you with your promiscuous lifestyle, you can overcome. Hey, you who are settling for mediocrity, you can overcome. You don't have to stay the way you are. You can become, and then you can overcome. And tell the world that they don't have to be people whose brains are anesthetized by alcohol and who have needles in their arms and giving themselves to hallucinogenic drugs. Tell the world you have the power in Christ to overcome. We can overcome those things that separate us socially and racially, because in Christ we have the power to overcome. Quit using background as an excuse not to be reconciled with your brothers and your sisters of color. We can overcome because in Christ we have that power.